Kingdom Hearts might actually go the multimedia route in the future. Maybe. The story for Kingdom Hearts is vast. So much depth, so much lore, it's almost never ending. I mean, seriously, there are so many games. With this though, the series has developed such a huge following, with every major console having some sort of Kingdom Hearts game on it at one point. There were so many opportunities to at least get acquainted with the series over the years for many people. We're heading into 2023. Everyone has their own streaming service or is planning to make one. Superhero and action films are dominating movies. Anime movies are higher quality than ever, and Kingdom Hearts, a series that definitely has its heroes, tons of action, and definitely has its anime moments, while being owned by one of the biggest media companies on the planet, does not have a movie or a show in a traditional sense. As we dive deeper into today's topic, I should tell you about today's sponsor, Yahaha. Yahaha is a 3D interactive multiplayer experience that you can create and play for yourself. You don't need any coding experience, server knowledge, or any of that. If you have an idea, Yahaha gives you the tools necessary to make whatever you desire. With millions of free assets to use, the possibilities are endless for what you can make. There's also free templates you can use to get yourself started. So this is me creating my own hide-and-seek game mode. All I need to do to get this started is click on the hide-and-seek template here. Then once we're in the loaded area, I go to assets and to components and find the player transformation component. After I add this to my assets, I can choose whatever model I desire to turn myself into. Click the model, and in the menu on the right, press add component and add the player transformation one we selected earlier onto the model. Make sure to drag the model of your choice to wherever you like, click play, and there we go. We got a little hide and seek game mode here. And I just use a template. So imagine what you can do on your own. You can even customize your own avatar, make your own games for your friends, and when you're done with your project, you can publish with a simple click. Which, speaking of simple clicks, clicking the link in the description will give you access to Yahaha's early access now for free. If you're one of those creatives, you have a creative mind, you want to test your limits and see what you can make, Yahaha gives you easy access to do so. Another thank you to Yahaha for sponsoring today's video. Please go check it out. There has been a lot of buzz as of late surrounding a canceled Kingdom Hearts project from 2003. This canceled project was a TV show planned for Kingdom Hearts that was going to release shortly after Kingdom Hearts 1 following that story. This was a very interesting time period for Kingdom Hearts, as Kingdom Hearts 1 was the only game that released. However, the project was eventually shelved because they did plan on making way more Kingdom Hearts games, and the project also just wasn't revisited. And now, nearly 20 years later, we had only known about the project in concept and seeing small drawings here and there, we actually saw a full animatic for what would have been the pilot, thanks to the director Seth Kearsley. Unfortunately, the pilot was taken down. However, during this very short period in which the pilot was uploaded, hundreds of thousands of people in the Kingdom Hearts community watched the pilot in just the 48 hours or less in which it was taken down, which got so many people excited in the Kingdom Hearts community, talking on Twitter, on social media, memeing about the pilot, talking about what could have been, how good the pilot was, as this was a pilot that did not have any Square Enix involvement. And it turned out really good. Yeah, there were some canon things here and there you could always nitpick as a Kingdom Hearts fan, but at the end of the day, it was a fun pilot, and that's what a Kingdom Hearts show or movie really needs to be at the end of the day: a fun, enjoyable, entertaining piece of media, movie, show, whatever it decides to be. It doesn't have to be some big overarching canon thing to the story. It can just be about some of the more simpler aspects of Kingdom Hearts. The old days like Kingdom Hearts 1, where Sora simply just wanted to rescue Riku and Kairi, defeat some Heartless, visit some Disney worlds, hang with some princesses, or hang with some other Disney characters. That alone is a really great concept for any show, really. And for Kingdom Hearts, the transition could be second nature, going to a TV screen, going to a big movie screen. I believe Kingdom Hearts going multimedia would be a insane step for the series in terms of its popularity and just bringing more people into it altogether. And I want to see it as well. The games for Kingdom Hearts are some of my favorite games of all time. I have multiple of those games in some of my favorites. And as much as I love the gameplay, I also love the story. I also love the series conceptually. I love Sora. I love the Disney aspect of Kingdom Hearts. I would love to see if a show, if a movie would be successful. And that pilot that released, if you really want to see the pilot, while it was taken down, is definitely somewhere out there on the internet. But that pilot definitely took away a lot of doubt that I maybe had about one of these things happening. And when you think about it even deeper, when you compare it to recent events, we've had games like Union Cross and Dark Road, which, to be honest, a lot of people didn't even play. A lot of us had our Dark Road and Union Cross story experience through a YouTube video, or maybe even watching the cutscenes in theater mode, or idly playing the game in the background. If they did even want to go a more canon story route for a Kingdom Hearts show, people would probably enjoy it. All they would have to do is have a bigger budget version of what they did with Union Cross and Dark Road. And there's always the possibility that won't translate nearly as well into a show, into something episodic, into a movie. But I think with a little bit of adjustments, it could definitely happen. I mean, the story of Dark Road in its entirety amounts to around 4 hours, maybe a little bit above. That's around the time it takes me to binge watch like a 12 episode anime or something. So let's say Dark Road was a big show. It could realistically just be a higher budget 12 episode anime on Disney Plus. And that's not 1-to-1 for sure. You would have to pace it so that the episode ends and begins at certain moments. But conceptually, that could be the groundwork for something amazing if they did decide to remaster Union Cross and Dark Road in that style in the future. If we were to get a movie, a TV show for Kingdom Hearts, I highly believe that it would be something exclusive through Disney Plus. There were rumors in early 2020, I believe, that still have not been debunked, by the way. I make sure to mention that every time, or disproven, but these rumors are old indeed, and they're rumors about a Disney Plus show for Kingdom Hearts being in the works. And from what we knew about the show, it was being worked on by Square Enix, and it was being developed in the Kingdom Hearts art style. But outside of that, we don't know much more. Now, it's possible that these rumors came out right when the show started, like immediately when the show started, so that's why we haven't heard anything since, as there are many other Disney Plus shows that were announced even before Disney Plus became a thing that still have not come out. They're only just now coming out. So some of these shows definitely can take a while. And if they're making this Kingdom Hearts show to be 3D and look like the games, say it looks like what Kingdom Hearts 3's pre-rendered cutscenes look like, they're probably animating like somewhere between 4 to 5 hours, maybe a little less, of cutscenes that look like that. That probably takes just as much effort as releasing a full number title, possibly. So it could still be a while before we see if those rumors were actually true or not. But another possibility as to why there might not be any updates on the rumors, considering what happened with the pilot in 2003 and how they plan to release more games, it's possible that they decide to backpedal again because of a similar reason, as they plan on releasing Kingdom Hearts 4 and likely many more games after that heading into the new saga. And if I had to guess, I would say the show might indeed be a thing or was a thing, but Nara has shown on multiple instances that with Kingdom Hearts that it is very much so a video game franchise to Square Enix. So the necessity to dive into multimedia while having high interest from fans might not have as much from him or the rest of the company, which would be unfortunate, but maybe some people are fine with that. I mean, I'm fine with Kingdom Hearts being just a video game franchise at the end of the day. Kingdom Hearts going multimedia would just be something that I think would be insanely cool. After reading some of the mangas or seeing this pilot for Kingdom Hearts, there's so much they could do with the franchise if it went into a movie or a show type of realm. It doesn't have to be canon, but it could just be something, like I said earlier, something fun, something entertaining, something that brings more people in. Introducing the Disney aspect of Kingdom Hearts to hook people in, having a Mulan or a Beauty and the Beast show itself in a TV show, but then, similar to how we did, you get hooked onto that Kingdom Hearts aspect, get hooked on the story, get hooked on the Riku, then they come over to the games and the games get even more popular. It could happen. And also, nowadays, video game movies, video game shows aren't doing as bad as they used to. There was a time period before where games just never were supposed to transition to movies or shows. It just didn't work. There were a couple that did well, but a lot of them would tank or just not adapt the games very well. But nowadays with streaming, we're seeing so many like Netflix shows, so many mini-series that prove to be pretty successful or not that harmful to the overall property. And I think Kingdom Hearts having that Disney element has a way easier in to movies, to shows, to this type of media than a lot of other video games do, which is partially why I want to see it. However, that will about do it for today's discussion. I wanted to revisit this topic as the Kingdom Hearts pilot really sparked a lot in me, and I'm just really hoping that Kingdom Hearts does something like this soon. It will be really cool. But even more so than that, I'm definitely looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 4. So if you want to stick around for that type of content, be sure to leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red subscribe button down below. I'm with Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer.